Hey, good morning. My name is Britton Johnson. I'm the founding partner of Voluntary Insurance Partners. And we work with small businesses and business owners who really care about their people. They think of their folks as if they're family. They want to do something for their folks when it comes to benefits, but understanding a budget absolutely comes into play. Listen, this is where my people are amazing. My website's down below. Connect with me. We're going to connect you with one of our partners that will come see you and take care of you for the long haul. All right, let's get into this. Oh, do me a favor. Subscribe, thumbs up, like this thing, man. Share it, comment in the video, put some comments in the stream down here below. That really helps the algorithm and gets some good information out to people. I want to talk a little bit about dental. Smile, baby. All right. Let's talk about just some of the definitions of dental insurance and what some of that means. So, dental insurance, everybody wants it. You do need it. It's important. It absolutely is important. Did you know that bad dental health can actually cause a lot of other issues, heart issues? There's a lot of things that can happen from bad dental health. So having a good dental provider and good dental insurance is critical. I used to think that there was no such thing as good dental insurance. That was until I started working with a couple of specific carriers that truly get it and do their claims very well. My dental carrier that we use, man, I love them. They're fantastic. I completely, I've been nothing but satisfied with them for the last 4 years, and they've been fantastic for our clients. We've had literally, I think maybe in 4 years, we've maybe had one complaint from one employee, and that was just simply a miscommunication on the employee's end. Really is all it was, and they've been, our dental carrier's been phenomenal. Now, I want to talk about the differences. And by the way, you're walking and talking with Britt. Every day I try to get 10,000 steps in. I can't think of a better way to provide content like this than while I'm getting my exercise in. All right, I only have so much time in the day, and this works great. So it's real, uncut, authentic, all that jazz. So let's talk about dental. When it comes to dental services, there are really 3 levels of dental care. You have what's called preventative, you have what's called basic, and you have what's called major services, right? And we're gonna get a little long today. I'm gonna try to, if you wanna speed this video up to like time and a half, I'll sound like a munchkin, but it could probably help if you're a good listener. So let's talk about, right off the bat, preventive care. That is typically your cleanings and x-rays, right? And screenings, right? So the dentist is looking for potential cancer, they're looking for growths, they're x-raying, looking at the strength of your roots. They are doing a routine cleaning. Typically, a good dentist likes to do this twice a year, right? So preventive care in most dental plans has no copay, no deductible. It's good routine care. Dental insurance companies know that if you're taking care of this, there's a less chance that they're going to have to spend a whole lot more money on, root canals and caps and crowns and all that jazz, right? So a dental carrier is happy to fund that and pay for that, which is pretty cool. Then you have what's called basic services, and that is like your fillings, extractions can be basic. So fillings, cleanups, things that are a little more in depth, right? Then it goes into what's called major services. And those are typically your oral surgeries, extractions, root canals, endodontics, periodontics, things like that. Now, when it comes to your insurance, there are a lot of things to look out for. And I will tell you, I think that we've got some major advantages, just so you know. We are fortunate enough right now to be the #1 brokerage house for our primary dental carrier in the country. We have more, and that comes to account acquisition and policies that we're placing, which is really awesome. I'm really proud of that. So let's chat just a little bit about that. So your preventive services typically have 0 copay, typically. Basic services, typically in most dental plans that are out there, not just ours, but most dental plans, have a 20% copay, which means the dental carrier will pay for 80% of those services. You're responsible for the other 20% after typically, a $50 deductible, something like that, right? And then you have major services. And that's a 50-50, where you have a 50% copay, where you're responsible for 50%, the dental insurance carrier is responsible for the other 50. Now we've got some big advantages here. Big advantages. There's also different clauses. Okay, let me give you an example, like a missing tooth clause. So a missing tooth clause, typically in most dental plans, you have to have that policy for 3 years before before that insurance carrier will approve any work if you have a missing tooth, like a new tooth, a replacement, an artificial tooth. Typically you have to have that policy for 3 years before that dental carrier will pay anything towards that. Now, what we've got is pretty awesome. We typically, our standard offering, okay, not every case can be a little bit different, but our standard offering is we offer a $2,000 annual benefit, which means every person in your household that has that coverage, they can get $2,000 in annual coverage of dental care, right? Which covers 99% of the folks that are out there, just so you 95% of the folks each year, so which is pretty nice. That also includes their family members, right? So you can get a higher level, but you're gonna pay a higher premium, right? So $2,000 typically is the best way to go. A lot of brokers out there do $1,500. I think that's just a little bit light. $2,000 makes a lot of sense. But some of the things that we do is pretty cool, all right? Number one, we've eliminated all waiting periods. See, most carriers have a 1-year waiting period for major services, crowns, root canals, extractions, endodontics, periodontics, those sorts of things. People typically have to have that policy for a year before they can get that care. Well, guess what? Not with us, okay? Day one, when your policy is effective, you can get that care done. Number two, we have no missing tooth clause, okay? So let's say you have a missing tooth and you need a bridge or something. Guess what? Day one, you can get that taken care of. But we've moved endodontics, periodontics, oral surgeries, and extractions to basic services. So instead of coming out with 50% out of your pocket, you're coming out with 20% out of your pocket, which is really cool. Now here's the icing on the cake. We typically have a 2-year rate lock. So that means that your rates cannot increase for 2 years, and we have a 3% cap. So if it does increase, it's only gonna increase 3%. This is some of the most stable, best, and by the way, I got the best network in the world, okay? So this is some of the most stable, best dental that you're gonna find. Anyway, I'm not trying to give you a pitch, but I wanted you to know the differences. And these are things that we've studied, we've looked at, we've negotiated for our clients. And by golly, it works, and that's why we're number one. All right, so hope this is helpful. Keep those teeth clean, get that dental care, it's important, and your carrier absolutely matters. Thank you so much, take care, we'll talk to you soon, bye now.